The thing I'm getting out of this, Roach took the fight. It gives him a chance to really be that guy. Because Roach put in a lot of work, and he's a champion, What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push that. So I can see different levels of it.
We go again. That's why I don't do interviews anymore, because they always take my word and misconstrue it. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking about individuals, we wasn't talking about nobody specific, and we wasn't talking about Tank. Tank is my baby. Tank, Kenny said, out of 100, 2 of them love you. That's one of them that do love you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing I don't want. He's a grown man, and he have the right to make the grown man decisions that he want. So let's get that. Put that up. Everybody's snatching something and don't even have a clue. And that's what I was saying about social media. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hear a person say it out their mouth, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I love all my fighters, but I'm just trying to tell them, man, I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. I'm getting to a point in my life that it's just getting on my nerves that they don't appreciate the work that we are putting in. Appreciate. Show up for the coach. Be on time. That's the stuff I'm talking about.
Stop this narrative about Tank not paying their Calvin. Each and every time I worked that corner with Tank, Tank took care of me. And he gonna continue to take care of me. Tank is family for life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't you that started the Southpaw. It started a couple years ago with the Vegas Rat. But in Baltimore, we don't count other men's pockets. I don't give he's a billionaire. I'm not counting his pockets. But Tank has always taken care of us, and he's gonna continue to take care of us. So y'all need to stop that narrative.
One hand, he came in the corner at the 6th round and said, my hand is hurting. And if you look at the tape, I said, man, I don't want to hear that. Fight through it. And he done it. Y'all got to give this young man his props. Man, he come in day in and day out. And you hear him keep saying, he fight who they put in front of him. And we don't turn down nothing but our callers. So whatever they said he do, we're going to get the job done. That's the blue-collar way.
Stop playing with him. Get to his ass, here. Get to his ass. You understand what I'm saying? He's not on your level.
I'm going to ask you that question on camera.
What?
I'm talking about family at this point. Because you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin, too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know.
Yeah,
sure. So I ain't, but you already cleared it.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said that. I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through preparing me for where I'm at today. Man, Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight. Came to see me, Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well. Yeah. Don't I spend time with my amateurs? Yeah. All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't want to do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us, to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head Vegas game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight. Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, 'cause they can't stand it. You know, calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Nobody expected this. Tank Davis just walked back into the gym with Coach Calvin Ford by his side, and the boxing world is buzzing. For months, rumors swirled. Were they done for good? Was Tank moving on? Some said the relationship had fractured beyond repair, but now, just weeks before the Lamont Roach rematch, the two are back and fully locked in. This isn't just nostalgia. This is business. Let's be honest. Tank hasn't looked like himself. The Roach draw shook the fan base. Doubters started talking. Headlines questioned whether the knockout king had lost his edge, but insiders say Tank knew something was missing. Calvin Ford, he's not just a trainer, he's family. The man who molded Tank from a wild, dangerous kid in Baltimore.
Are you still telling us a little bit more about, Barry Hunter and Calvin Ford now being in the corner? First, fans thought it was Barry Hunter being in the corner, but seeing Calvin Ford, real quick, I checked on social media and fans were happy to see him. How's it going to be, come Saturday night, having both of them in the corner?
It's going to be great for me. I got 2 head coaches in the corner, so it's going to be fire to me. I'm probably the only one that could do that or ever done it in the sport, like bring 2 head coaches together, you know what I mean? So it worked out in my favor, man. You know what I mean? I'm still a student to the game, so having them 2 in my corner is like great.
So everything is good with Calvin? Is this the first time he's not the head trainer in a while?
Yeah, for sure. Calvin, again, I said Calvin is pops, you know what I mean? He will always be around, you know what I mean? That's pops, like I said. So he'll always be there. Without Calvin, it wouldn't be no me, you know what I mean? So, at first, when I came into the boxing world, it was more so me falling in love off of the father figure. My father figure that Calvin was in the gym. It wasn't just me going to a boxing gym and saying I love to fight. You know what I mean? That's as I got older, I started thinking I started realizing that, you know what I mean? It's not really the love of the sport that I had, it was just the love I was getting from Calvin, you know what I mean? So, or the other older guys that was in the gym.
What do rematch look like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
You were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I sparred with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter. He helped me get ready for the Oscar Valdez fight. And I knew his style, with Tank's style, what he was going to be able to bring to the table. I knew it. So.
Did you really win 20 rounds?
I swear to God, on my daughter's life, I won that much money.
How different does a rematch look in your opinion, Shakur? What adjustments do you think we see from both?
Huh?
What adjustments do we see from both in a rematch?
I think I can't tell you game plans. I could be fighting these guys, so I'm gonna keep my secrets to myself. But truthfully, they both good fighters.
Do you think it's a lot different rematch, or do you think it'll be close again?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's just mentally not there. What did you see?
Nah, he was the same Tank. I don't believe that. I don't got no thought in my brain that makes me think that he wasn't the person he been all of these other fights. I think he was the same person. All this stuff that he going through stuff. I mean, everybody go through stuff. So he's the same fighter. He's gonna be the same fighter throughout his career. So.
I took a knee because I had a bet on the fight for there to be at least one knockdown. But this ref sold my parlay, man.
Did you think it was a draw?
No.
Who you thought won?
Lamont.
You thought Lamont won? By how many rounds?
I don't know.
You still want the Tank Davis fight?
What?
You still want the Tank Davis fight? What went wrong? What went wrong? Take out a little steam or a fire out of it, or is it still the same?
I mean, we're going to see. I'm the best fighter in boxing. I've been saying this, so.
Shakur, what went wrong for Javante in this fight? Just because, could we say maybe because Lamont didn't come in, they really...
I think he got overconfident. I think he was thinking Lamont wasn't that good. I told everybody how the fight was going to go. The fight went exactly how I said. Exactly.
After seeing this performance from Javante, do you believe your confidence has gone a little bit more up?
My confidence been up. I've been knew I was the best.
Keyshawn, what's your words? Shakur, what's your words for Keyshawn? He just won his first title.
It's true.
Good.
Into a world champion, Calvin knows how to bring the fire out of Tank when it matters most. And now, that fire's coming back. People close to the camp say Tank personally reached out. He didn't want to go into this rematch without that familiar voice in his ear, the voice that helped him dominate for years. So, what does this mean? It means Lamont Roach is walking into a storm. It means Tank's not distracted anymore. No more call-outs to influencers. No more sideshows. Just war.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before... Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
Yeah, it's definitely the one I want next, but it's not going to be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
I know all y'all Tank fans gonna come at y'all, you don't know, you don't see. I'm telling you. And if he get in that ring and he ain't up here, if he ain't all the way focused, bro, he gonna get beat by Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, if they gonna do it. He gonna get beat by Manny Pacquiao if he ain't all the way focused in the ring, bro. Seriously. So that's my take on Tank, man. I think he's done. It's the issues outside the ring. It's the fact that he wants to change and he wants to, you know, he has a lot on his mind that he wants to do. And he's kind of sick of the sport of boxing.
You say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. And he called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
What do you want to see? You, as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him, you're training him all the time, you know him, both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Give me the names. I need names, Calvin. I need names.
You already know. We went down to, we working on the big four. It was Garcia. That's the first one. Roma, I hope we get him soon. Shakur, he's going to get it. He know he's going to get it. It's just Bob is in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? Bob know what he's doing over there. You can't tell Bob how to run his game because he's like a vet at this. He's been doing it for so many years. That's going to happen. All the fights that we'll want, they have no choice. They're going to take the fight when it's time to take the fight. It's just right now, who's going to take the fight? That's the just did. We got off the canvas one. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about do you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see. April the 22nd. Tim Ron.
If this reunion holds, it could set the stage for the real fights fans want. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, maybe even Ryan Garcia again. One thing is clear, the Tank Calvin reunion isn't just emotional, It's strategic. Because when those two are in sync, Tank isn't just a star. He's a problem. Make sure to like, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more exclusive boxing breakdowns. This chapter of Tank's career might be the most dangerous one yet.